Yo. What's happening, guys? I'm not painting Tall Geese tonight, but I did build him. We'll get to Tall Geese another. But, this dude's hectic. He's going to take forever. We're just going to work on the other Zakus, but like, the amount of detail, the amount of extra edge highlights that Tall Geese has over a Zaku is wild. He's going to be cool as shit, but oh my god. That's going to be a lot of work. That's going to be a lot of work. It's Friday. Big weekend of hobby. I'm going to try and put in some massive hours on these 2 Zaku. Oh, I should update the title, shouldn't I? No, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't think I can do it when it's live. All right, we are going to start by continuing to base coat this guy, because I only did one base coat of the sort of grey areas. So we're going to have to put another coat of Corvus black down. Corvus black, it doesn't, for a base coat that is a dark grey, it doesn't cover very well. It's weird. But anyway, all right. Ooh, I think I've got my camera in the wrong spot. Oh well, that's where it's staying for the stream. Yo, tattooed zoologist, how we doing? How did I get so much paint on my hand? How's your diorama going? Yeah, this is actually really in the wrong spot. I need to move this across. It's too close to my mic. Stay there. I think that's better. Oh yeah, that's better. Probably don't need to be this close, hey, when we're doing base coats. People don't need to see right up close. I'm just base coating colours, do they? Do they? Just take him off. Yo, what's happening, Nath? How's your day today, dude? I did put some signage up this morning and it was freezing, bro. Like really, like how's this? When we do a lot of our signage on buildings, right? If we got fabricated letters, we'll have MDF stencils created, so we know all the spacing, we get all the spacing exact, and we get it all level. And we use bear tape or T-Rex tape or gorilla tape or whatever you want to call it to stick our stencils to the wall. The concrete was so cold this morning, and there was so much Teflon in the paint that our tape wouldn't hold to the wall. So we had to measure out exactly where to put stuff, and I had to hold the template while the other guy put the letters up. Not ideal, but we got it done. Oh, that's right. I decided to do. It was sunny, but it wasn't sun where I was. It wasn't sunny for ages. Like it wasn't sunny till after lunchtime, and we'd finished the install by lunch. Should pull him apart. Let's, you know what? I'll wait for that leg to dry, and then we'll I'm gonna pull this model apart. One of the guys brought in his new puppy as well, an 8-week-old golden retriever. Man, I'm not a big dog, like as in like the size of dogs. I'm not a big dog person. I like little dogs, little weird dogs. But man, this thing was cute as shit. It was so cute. And then the other guy, one of the other guys brought his son in, who, how old would he be? 18 months or something. They were like, yeah, they were best buddies. They were best buddies. I got another box, another starter box for Gundam, so I just need to get one more. And I've got all of them. The TS80, yeah, I sprayed, look, it's pretty cold today, but I still sprayed TS80. I decided I was just going to keep the base of Char's Zaku matte black. So that's quite literally Chaos Black with TS80, and it looks sick. It's just so clean. And I posted a photo, and this is just me being pedantic. I posted a photo on Instagram, and then this edge highlight here stood out at me. It was just like gigantic, and I was like, shit. That's being sort of a perfectionist. when it comes to my edge highlights. And I'll learn to live with it. It'll be fine. I can go back and fix it, but I don't think it matters that much. We've got more Gunpla. Well, they're not. Would these be counted as Gunpla? Maybe. The TS80, mine was. You did it 4:30. I did mine at like 4:30. I'm going to remind myself to change the title. We're no longer painting Char Zaku, we're just painting two Zaku, two grunts. We did another run of the auger and he messed us up, but I think I've worked out what we need to do. So gotta keep that guy over there. That's one Zaku. I don't want to get the bits mixed up because then I'll try and like force them to fit into areas. It's very spotty. I mean, that'd just be the way you sprayed it. You probably went a bit too light by the sounds of it, if it's spotty. Bano. Channel going well. I mean, as good as it can, really, I suppose. Dude, look, I'd be lying if I didn't say I looked at numbers when I stream, but at the same time, you know, all I can do is sit here and hobby. We will eventually roll some dice and play some games, which I'm hoping helps the popularity of the stream grow, but I am but a man with a brush. I am but a man with a brush, trying to paint to the best of his ability. It's not that deep, bro. Watching from Alaska. Thank you very much for the sub. Are you down for an expedition tonight, Nate, against the Augur? Oh yeah, dude, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Like I said, sometimes I get a little too caught up in my own head. That's just me in general, right? But then I snap back. Like I snap back, I'm like, dude, just you enjoy what you're doing. Paint your models. Paint your models. Help people out when they need help, and if they come by the stream, that's all you can do. What is this song? Gundam inspired playlist. Yo, Buddha, did you open your box? Did you open your box, big fella? Oh, it hasn't come yet? I'll show you what I got, because I got another booster. And I've sleeved my cards. Let's see if the the camera wigs out. Let's see if the camera wigs out. You bought Chaos Legionaries? Oh yeah, dude, the trim, the stacks, it's heaps. All right, so I got the Heroic Beginnings box, and this is the alternate art that I got, which is pretty cool. The camera might wig out here, because for whatever reason it doesn't like how shiny the cards are. I don't know why it does that. It's really weird. I'm not sure why the camera does that. Then these are the cards. So I've bought 2 booster boxes. This is what I got. I don't think they're any good. They're just rares. Not sure why it wigs out. I got 2 of these. Got 2 unicorns and then Strike Rogue. I don't even know what Strike Rogue is. You guys probably know. I don't. And then yeah, fully sleeved my god deck. We're fully sleeved up fancy boy deck. Someone was saying, I was trying to find out. I was like, oh, how much would this be worth? Because I'm not going to sell it. I'm pretty happy having it. You know, I'm not a reseller. I'm a bit more of a collector. And somewhere I think I saw some guy say their full art set sold for like $700, but I don't know if that was US or Australian. We are going to do a glowing heat hawk. How you doing, Hoon? I finished the tall geese build. I do want to glue it though. I need to over glue it. There's some areas that are not great. You sort of get away with it on the Zakus, but I won't on tall geese, that's for sure. What's wild? What's up? What's up? Talk to me. Jeez. How can you two need to get on? There's no Marvin tonight. So there's a very real chance that if we do some expeditions, it's going to be you two playing tonight. So we can't be starting this early on the SAS. It's like immediate SAS. think I'll end up painting those pipes silver, just like I've painted all the other pipes. I'm just going to mute myself, guys. I'm going to blow my nose. I feel like I've had a cold since the start of the year and it hasn't gone away. Should probably go see a doctor. Oh, Buddha. Buddha. You talking my language. We had a I had a cheeky vape at work today. And I haven't had one for a while. It was good. It was good. Your sister gave you 2 weeks worth? Damn. I wonder how much I can get done on these guys in 2 days of hobby. Although Marvin's not going to be at the studio tomorrow. It is definitely easier when I go to the studio. Keeps me honest with my hobby. Like, I'll So there was just a tiny little hair that was annoying the shit out of me. Yeah, I'll go to the studio tomorrow, but it definitely keeps me way more honest when like Marvin's there, because he'll just be pottering away at his Necromunda, and I'll be like, sick. I'll just sit here and listen to some music and paint some Gundam. What was the guy's name from Iron Blooded Orphans? who had the suit with the giant, like, scissors. I think it had 4 arms. I don't even know if it was a Gundam. What was that guy's name? His name was Nath. Yeah, probably Akihiro. That dude's sick. I like that suit. There's a hair in that. Man, when I have to move out of this place and I hopefully find an apartment to purchase, it is going to have no carpet. It's going to be like a surgery. It's going to be so cold. But it'll be a painter's paradise. Raga TV. People still say Twitch TV. Anyway, thank you very much for the follow. Should have called this BFG TTV. Just fully abbreviate. Fully abbreviate. Oh, I just got a bit of Post Malone about this song. Yeah, that's gonna work. So many of my paints are just bugged. We're going to make it glow. Don't worry. Alright, how's this guy? Got all of his. Sort of. I do need to paint that green again. Because I just want in here to be Corvus. That needs to be green, stuffed up. Right. Let's work on the other dude. So we've got 2 Zakus here. I mean, we've got 3, but we've finished Chars. And then we've got 2 Grunts. We've got the Heat Hawk guy and we've got the Bazooka guy. This is the Bazooka guy. I've already broken him down into his parts. think this might be the 40k player in me. I really don't mind painting a bunch of the same models, all the Zakus, because I like the idea of like having one leader in a fancy suit and then a whole bunch of like military-esque grunts following the leader, as opposed to like 5 Gundams. I don't know. I just like Zakus. I just like Zakus. Is that weird? I like the other suits that Xeon have too. Is it a Gira? I like the Gira suit too. Hey Lothar, you made it, dude. Welcome to Friday. Giradoga, yeah. Avi was throwing hands about 40 minutes ago. Avi was throwing hands like 40 minutes ago, dude. I said you have to relax because you guys might be doing an exhibition. Expedition. Snitch. There's quite literal proof. That's quite literal proof. Flash gets, yeah, it struggles, bro. Struggles. One of the most transparent yellows in the Citadel range. It's a nice yellow, but it is transparent. Find out the source. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. In half an hour, guys, we will do the live stream community showcase, so get your posts in that thread. If you are new to the channel, you can just type command Discord, and there is a thread named the community live stream showcase, or something along those lines. It's a mouthful. Basically, you can upload some of your hobby work and we'll show it on stream. You know what? Let's paint that Corvus black in there. So there's a new set out on the Pokemon Pocket TCG on mobile. And anyway, I've been saving heaps and heaps and heaps of hourglasses because I've been waiting for my favorite Pokemon, Metagross, to come out in a set. And it hasn't come out in a set, so I've just been saving stupid amounts of hourglasses. Anyway, I got to the point where I could open 200 packs with the hourglasses I've got in-game. And because I got to that point, I was like, oh, just anything that's past that, I will now open packs. And I just did a 10-pack opening of the latest set. And I didn't even get one EX in opening 10 packs. You opened 40. Yeah, see, I reckon I've opened probably... It'd be over 20. It'd be over 20 packs now because I did that 10 bomb today. I got a Crobat. I got a Crobat EX. Now I've got some full arts. I got 2 Heracross full arts. Yeah, sick. Really cool. But none of the good sort of strong cards. I don't think it's luck in the game. I think it's they alter the drop rate. And normally they up the drop rate at the start of a set, but it doesn't look like they've done it for this one. Like they slow down the drop rate toward the end of a set to try and get people to purchase more sets and use their consumables, but I don't think they've done it in this. It's a theory, dude. It is. What I mean, there's unless someone can hack them and find out. I support that theory. All the evidence of people that I've know that have the game, it's always the same. Towards the end of a set, there's nothing, but it seems like there's been nothing at the start of this set. I got some good drops in the Eevee set. I didn't really get any fantastic EXs. I think the only card I'm missing is Sylveon EX from that set. But I did get a lot of the full art Eevees, which was cool as. And I got the immersive Eevee as well. I showed you guys on stream the other day. This bazooka is going to take so much less time to highlight than that. That took a lot longer than this is going to take. Sort of jumping from piece to piece and not finishing the base coat. It's a bit weird. We're in about 15 minutes, guys, and we will jump into that Discord. So get your posts in that thread, and we'll show everyone what you're hobbying on. What you're doing for hobby? What you're hobbying on. It's probably not the right way to describe it. Really lost the paint. Dude, painting Tall Geese's eyes is gonna be... That's gonna be a project. We'll get in there, but very, very small. This dude, he ain't chunky. He ain't chunky. Zaku's a chunky. This dude's athletic. They're called funnels? No, he doesn't. I don't think these are funnel. They're just boosters. He's not a chunky boy. He has got this thing though. I think that can blow a planet up, can't it? One of these could. No funnels on Tall Geese. Okay. They're just big ass boosters. Big ass boosters. Everything can blow up a planet. Well, I was watching a lore video on Tall Geese. And I believe that's called a Doba. That's called a Doba gun. And it was thought to be a beam weapon, but it doesn't sound like a beam weapon when it fires. And then eventually he got an upgrade and it was like a planet destroying weapon. Correct? I'm gonna learn Gundam lore. If I'm painting Gundams, I'm gonna learn it. I'm telling you. I've watched quite a lot of the anime. Do I remember it? Some of it. So I watched Iron-Blooded Orphans. I watched Double O Riser. I think there were 2 series of Double O, and I watched both of them. I watched the original. We're just sort of doing base coats here. It's not crazy exciting stuff, but it is necessary. Yes, the one I missed. Talking about this one. The Heat Hawk, yeah. It's the coolest one in the kit though. I think anyway, personally. I like that. I think it's got the coolest pose. I've already painted up Char's. So I finished Char's last night. The kneeling one is worse. Oh, I must have got that mold line off the kneeling one then, because it's not there. So I finished up Char last night. Hey Nightfall, how you doing? The kneeling one's worse. I must have got it then. Could I have masked this up and airbrushed it? Yes. Should I have masked this up and airbrushed it? Also yes. Is it too late to mask it up and airbrush it? No. Am I going to mask it up and airbrush it? Also no. Joining Buddha with his flash gets yellow pain. I'm going to use my flame recipe for the axe. Just going to use the flame recipe for the axe. Dude, I love the single eye in the Zaku. Oh, that's going to be a lot of work. 2 of the Ash Waste Arachnarigs. I don't think they're as much work as the Forge World resin one, but they're not far off it. And there's 2 of them. Mono Supremacy. Oh, they're so cool. If you've got a single, if you've got a mono eye is best eye. If you've got a single eye in Gundam, is it a very high chance that you're a bad guy? Okay, so that axe is drying. The eye, I mean, we can keep painting the eye. The eyes dry fast. Yes. Well, count me a bad guy. I'm gonna play Xeon or Neo Xeon when the tabletop game comes out. Get myself Zazabi. Did I say it right? Let's keep making this brighter and brighter. Yeah, I think St. Andrew was in a clip, wasn't it? I took a screenshot of it. It looked like it was in one of the clips. All right, let's check out the Discord. We're just going to jump in our Discord into the thread of the live stream community showcase, and we will see what you guys have been working on. If there are posts, that is. We do have something. We've got a Santa Claus. There's a Santa Claus. There's also a very cool Wilder Fang from Jolly Roger. That's a cool Model A. Man, Age of Sigmar has phenomenal models. Age of Sigmar's, I'll keep saying it, Age of Sigmar has better models than 40k. Very cool. Whose Santa Claus is this? Hands up. Getting some early Christmas presents done. Has this guy got a blue eye and a brown eye? Who's painting Santa? What is that? Oh, that's interesting. Alpha Legion? Epic scale. Right. Is that an Alpha Legion? Bansar. Well, how many projects are you painting at once? Let's talk. How many projects are you painting at once? Nuts. That is Alpha. That's Alpha Legion. You can't trick me. You like doing all the tricksy armies, don't you? Likes all the tricksy armies. Gene Stealer, Alpha Legion. Flamers for the warsuit. That's an Invictus warsuit flamer, correct? I thought it was. $17 layers of flash kits? Ain't no way, bro. Tell you what you need to do. You know what I should have told you to do, Buddha? Is throw a bit of Wraithbone in your first couple of coats. If I want more now, look, I am keen to get the tabletop stuff happening, David. And I've purchased 3 of the 4 starter boxes, and they will keep me going for a while. Maybe I'll look at the. I think Hoon was telling me about the artifact stuff. It's pretty cool. I'll probably stick to just the assemble stuff for now, and then we'll see how we go. Because the Zaku's right. This Char Zaku took me 5-6 days to do. And a Zaku is way less detailed than like Tall Geese. Like this guy, I'm thinking is probably going to take me 2 weeks to paint. And I paint, I paint 2 hours a night. So it's not like 2 weeks of solid painting. And then I paint a lot more on the weekend. But I think this guy is probably going to take as much time as 2 Zakus with the amount of edge highlights he has. And he's going to be wide as well. So it's going to be a little more difficult. And I've also got some... The Gundam artifacts are cool, but they take forever. They're smaller and more detailed. Yeah, no, I'll stick to these. I'll stick to these ones. I'm used to smaller and more detailed with my like smaller and more detailed. I'm cool with, right? But I think we'll just stick. We'll stick with the stuff for the game right now. You're going to get some... Yeah, go. I encourage everyone to get magnifying glasses, honestly. Get a detached retina. You can't functionally paint anywhere. I mean, that would suck. That would suck. It's good that you can still hobby though. Like, man, I don't often have nightmares. But sometimes I'm like, I have a nightmare like I get a damaged hand at work or something, and then like I can't paint, and I'm like, I wake up in a cold sweat. How did you get a detached retina? How does that happen? Good old Flash gets yellow. You take Flash kits over Blue Horror? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Alright, we're not going to put any more layers on that tonight. What we will do is we're going to start edge highlighting some of those grey areas that we base coated earlier. And for that we need some Eshin Grey. So if you're not familiar with the heavy metal painting style, which is how I paint my miniatures, it's from Games Workshop. It's inspired by the box art. I've left a few steps out and there are some areas which aren't as neat. Basically what you do is you have your base color and then you have a nice complementary but contrasting recess shade right here, as you guys would use your panel liner, except I use a thinned paint, so you have a little bit more control over the opacity as well as the thickness. And then we do 2 edge highlights and then a dot. So you can see we've got 1 edge highlight here, and then we've got a secondary edge highlight here, and then we've got a dot edge highlight. So that's what we're going to do. And I was getting frustrated with this gun, hence why my edge highlights aren't as clean on my gun as the rest of the armor. So yeah, we're going to work on these areas on the green Zakus, because I don't need to mix any paint, and I will be needing to mix paint for the green edge highlights, and I just don't want to mix paint right now because we're going to be painting for like 15 more minutes, and that would suck, mixing up some paint and then not using it. I also need to do a recess shade of black quickly. It's very subtle, but it is necessary. Let's just do that. Yo, Alfred, thank you very much for the sub over on YouTube. So it is subtle, but it is there. I'll be doing a lot of this at the studio tomorrow if I go, or maybe I'll just do it at home. So tomorrow's stream, hopefully I get it to the point where we're edge highlighting the armor, because that's when it's a bit more fun, at least for me anyway. Grey's a tough color to edge highlight because it's not the easiest to see until you're doing like your second edge highlight. Obviously, the negative side of doing this instead of panel lining is it does take a lot longer. Or using panel liner, I should say. Right, now we can do the secondary, the primary edge highlight for the grey. So if you are just starting out and you are doing 2 edge highlights, your primary edge highlight, the thicker of the 2 edge highlights, or if you want to branch out and do 3, it's all pretty much the same. Once you can do 2, you can pretty much do 3. It's dictated by how thin you paint your primary edge highlight. So if you can paint a really, really thin primary edge highlight, then you can obviously paint a slightly thinner primary edge highlight. The flames are, that's sick, man. It's good to hear. And you're confident in the scheme, hopefully. Or achieving the scheme. The grey, yeah, dude, yeah. When I was painting the tutorial, I got to that point with the grey edge highlight, and I was like, do I do it? Because like it looked really good without the grey edge highlight. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this flame. This is what we're going to do on the Heat Hawk, FYI. So I painted this flame for this tutorial, and I've sent this tutorial to Buddha already because he's painting some flames. We're talking about this grey highlight here, which when I was on stream, I was questioning whether or not to do it. But it works. Yeah, that's what that's going to be. Hopefully. I'm sure it'll look like that. Would dry brushing work? It's on some of it, yes. On some of it, it would. So where the dry brushing would work. Thank you, Solomon. Appreciate it. I'm having a good day. I'm painting on stream. So dry brushing would work on these higher points, but it's when you're getting down into these areas where you still need the yellow and the white to have the hottest areas of the flame. And some flames would work better than others, Hoon. So this one wouldn't work that great with a dry brush because of the shape of the flame as well. Why there's texture on them? Dude, you're gonna Tamiya it, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is where I think the stream's funny, for me at least. You're practicing a glow right now for a coming project, like a flame or an actual glow itself. Glow and magic is fun. It is when you do it well. I think I've got the flame down. I don't do a lot of OSL though, right? So like you'll notice on top of that backpack, there's no glow on top of the backpack because it is very much just heavy metal. It's crazy how it's sort of turned into a Gunpla stream. Oh, well, it's not going to be full Gunpla, right? It will be for a couple of weeks because I'm just, while the iron is hot, I'm going to just paint Gunpla while I'm really, really inspired to do it, because a good switch up. Well, here's the thing, right? And I'm serious. I'm sort of seriously thinking about this. So I definitely want to get the Necromunda campaign stuff happening, which Nath is working on and Marvin is working on. And I've obviously got my Van Sar, so I'm ready to roll with that. We'll have to paint up some terrain for it. But because I do have my gang already painted, I'm pretty keen on doing this Gundam tabletop game when it comes out and filming it. So it would be really, really, really cool if we had all the models or I had all the models painted that are currently out or that you can get, and then try and stay on top of the other ones that come out. Because it would be sick to have a collection of it and then just being able to play with all of them. And Trench, yeah, we've got heaps of stuff to do. I did the Warcry Ghost. Yeah, very, very cool to practice glowing effects on. Oh, you did the ones with the did you do the ones with the blood that were on the Discord? Alex is painting Trench. I don't know what those guys paint, man. You probably know more than I do, Buddha. There's another Discord where Alex is in there with like the sort of first group of friends I made in the hobby. And they bounce from gaming system to gaming system. It's nuts. It is nuts. Yeah, I think it is bolt action. I think he's doing bolt action. Did I to their bases? Magnets to the bases? I haven't put any magnets on any of my Vansar. Bolt action is awesome. I know very little about it, but my other friends are pretty keen on it. Other friends. My friends. Alex hasn't been on stream for a while. Remember, he was here nearly every night. See ya, Buddha. Take it easy, dude. Yeah, we'll be finishing up in like 5 minutes as well. But never fear, we will be back tomorrow. Why does that... I feel like that's not meant to be there. It keeps hitting me in the arm. My job for tomorrow is to go to Games Workshop and pick up the model of the month because it's a Space Wolf. Get a free Space Wolf. That'll be cool. Plan is to convert it and use it for a tutorial. I'll get the paints that I want to use for the edge highlights on the Zaku because I don't have the correct colors. I feel like there's something else I need to do. Cell shaded or the RX. Well, I mean, cell shaded is awesome. If I could paint cell shaded, man. Yeah, I think it's going to be very popular, dude. I don't think it'll be as popular as the Deathwing Terminator was, but I think it's going to be pretty popular. Gotta wait 1 week if you're not new. I mean, I'm fine. I've got to get paints anyway, and it's probably going to be the guy I know. And if he gives me one, cool. If he doesn't, then I'll punch his head. No, I'll just wait. Don't worry me. If I get one, that's cool. But if I don't, then it's not the end of the world. Or is it? You're planning to go over... Yeah, I mean, who knows? Who knows, right? They've got heaps of them. I think that the major issue with the model of the month is the people that go to 5 different stores to get 5 of them when it's like the when it's not just the single model. Unless it could, do you know what, Stork? It could be a global rule. Maybe they're not supplying them with as many free miniatures anymore. Could be a thing. Games Workshop might be cracking down on the free mini of the month. Just in terms of how many they produce. It'd be a bit weird, but... cost them absolutely sweet FA to make them. All right, guys, we're going to finish up there with the primary edge highlight on that one leg. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some painting off stream, so these guys should move along pretty quickly, and it'll be cool to sit them next to Char. And then, I don't know, we'll start on another box. So yeah, we'll finish up there. If you are new to the channel, just wind your clock back 2 hours. That's when the stream starts every single day. Other than that, enjoy your day, guys. Enjoy your night. Peace.